the merciful. Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to discuss a critical topic that resonates deeply within our society, our institutions, and our very moral fabric. The relationship between ethics and corruption. The assertion that ethics is the antidote to corruption is not merely a statement, it is a call to action, a framework for understanding how we can cultivate integrity in our personal and collective life. Mr. President, corruption in its myriad forms is a pervasive challenge that undermines trust, stifles economic growth, and perpetuates inequality. It seeps into the very foundations of governance, business, and civil society, distorting values and eroding principles upon which we build our communities. Mr. President, when corruption takes root, it breeds cynicism and despair, leading individuals to believe that ethics has no place in our world. Mr. President, but what is ethics? If not the guiding compass that directs our action toward the common good. Ethics provides us with a framework for evaluating our choices, making ensure that we act not just in our own self-interest, but with consideration for impact on others and society as a whole. Mr. President, it challenges us to rise above our immediate desire and to foster a sense of accountability that is crucial in combating corruption. Mr. President, at its core, ethics demands that we must adhere to principles such as accountability, honesty, and fairness. When individuals and institutions embrace these values, they create an environment where corruption cannot thrive. For instance, organizations that prioritize ethical conduct, establish codes of behavior that discourage corrupt practices, promoting a culture of integrity that inspires trust among stakeholders. Mr. President, this trust is invaluable as it not enhances reputations but also drives long-term success. Mr. President, in the public sector, ethical governance is paramount. When leaders act with integrity, they set a precedent with their constituents. Citizens are more likely to engage with and support the institutions they believe operate ethically. Mr. President, in the public sector, furthermore, we must recognize the role of education in nurturing ethical behavior. By instilling values of integrity from a young age, we empower our future generation to resist the temptations of corruption. Educational institutions play a pivotal role in this regard, fostering critical thinking and reasoning skills that will serve individuals throughout their lives. Mr. President, however, it is not enough to merely talk about ethics. We must actively practice and promote it. Whistleblowers, for example, play a crucial role in exposing corrupt practices. Their bravery highlights the importance of ethics in fight against corruption. By creating protective measures for those who speak out, we send a clear message: integrity will be rewarded. Corruption will not be tolerated. Mr. President, the fight against corruption also requires collective action. Governments, businesses, civil society, and individuals must collaborate to build systems that promote ethical behavior. Initiatives such as anti-corruption laws, transparent procurement processes, and independent oversight bodies are crucial in this endeavor. When all these mechanisms are in place, we set an environment where corruption cannot thrive. Mr. President, to cut the long story short, ethics is indeed the antidote to corruption. It empowers us to justice, it empowers us to challenge the injustices, to demand accountability, and to envision a society where integrity prevails. Mr. President, as we navigate the complexities of our world, let us commit ourselves to fostering ethical behavior in our personal lives, in our communities, and in our personal and our business and in our workplaces. Together, we can build a future where integrity prevails. We can build a future where corruption is an anomaly, not the norm. A future rooted in trust, fairness, and unwavering commitment to the common good.